So we're back. We've done our light, we've done our dark. Now we're going to go ahead and do our medium. So this one should be darker than our first one, but lighter than our third one. And the reason why we're only doing three is because it's the easiest way to create a simple value scale. As you get older, I'll probably ask you to start doing boxes of 5, 6, even 10, so that each change is not as noticeable. But that's a skill that you're going to learn as you get older. So for our middle box, we're just going to repeat the same process. I'm going to hold my pencil very far towards the end, and I'm going to go around my edges. And again, my goal right now is just to fill my box in with color. When you are doing this, you're going to notice that it's very, very close to the same value as your first box, but we're not worried about that because we're going to go over it twice to make it nice and hopefully get that value darker than the first one. So I'm just going back and forth. I'm holding my pencil further back, and I am tracing the outline of my shape, and my shape for today is a square. So I've gone ahead and I've outlined my shape. This is going to help me stay inside of the lines, which is very helpful when I'm trying to define a shape or a form. It also gives me a starting value, and I know whether I need to go over it again so that it gets darker, or to stop, or even possibly grab my eraser and start erasing. So we just got done doing the outside, so we'd start with the outside, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to lightly fill in the inside of our box just by going back and forth lightly. And again, if you go back and forth from left to right about 3 times, you should start seeing your box being filled in nicely. I turn my page so that way I don't have to turn my arm. It's easier to turn the paper. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill in the center of my box. Again, I haven't started pushing harder yet because this is my first layer of value, and I don't want it to get too dark too fast because it's easier to make it darker than it is to erase. So right now I have a light, I have a medium, and I have a dark. My medium is pretty close to my light, so I'm going to choose to go ahead and outline one more time. And again, because there is no right or wrong value that we're trying to get, it's going to be up to your eyes, and as I'm walking around, I can assist you and help you with my eyes. So on the second time around, I've just applied a little bit more pressure. I'm pushing a little bit harder, not hard enough to break the lead. Always go around the outside first, and then you can go ahead and fill in the middle. And it's really important that on this middle one, that you're not pushing so hard that we start catching your dark one. So it looks like my middle one is starting to catch up, so that means I'm just going to stop, because if I continue to go over this, eventually I'm just going to have a light, dark, dark, when we're looking for a light, a medium, and a dark. So it should be very, very simple for anybody walking by to be able to easily say, that one's your light, that one's your medium, that one's your dark. We have lots of practices for today. We have the entire front, we have the entire back. All we're doing today is we are practicing our value, and you can change the color. You can go from purple to blue to orange. I want you to try a variety of different colors just so you see how easy it is to make value or how hard it is to make value depending on how light or dark the color is. But this is what we are doing for the entire class today. Halfway through class, we'll do our break activity. But while it's work time, you are making 3 values of any colors that you choose. So go ahead and you can watch me finish this sheet. But remember, it's not about finishing. It's about doing each and every single one of these correctly. Some of you will finish the day only doing 3. Some of you will do 6. Some of you will finish off the first page. And no matter where you finish, you are exactly where I need you to be, because it's about the time you are practicing and not the quantity. So again, you can keep coloring the boxes, light, medium, dark. Definitely be changing the colors, that way you can see how each color pencil works.